Let's try another free fall problem. This one, another baseball problem involving the Atlanta Braves. Chipper Jones hits a baseball straight up into the air at a speed of 35 meters per second. How high does it rise above the bat? Well, let's start with what we know. We know that the initial velocity is 35, positive because it was up. We will take the acceleration today to be negative 10 meters per second squared. How high does it rise above the bat would be the displacement. They didn't seem to give us enough information, or at least that's what a lot of kids think. In reality, we do know enough. Let's think back to the lab we did when we tossed the ball up. What was the speed of the ball at the highest point? That's right, it was 0. The same will be true here for the baseball. So, at the highest point, the velocity of the ball will be 0 meters per second. And that is the only time in the motion that that ball will have that velocity. Well, we don't know anything about the time, but that's okay. Now we just pick the formula that doesn't have time in it, and that ends up being Vf squared equals Vi squared plus 2a delta y. Substitute in. 0 squared is equal to 35 squared plus 2 times negative 10 times delta y. Let's work it out here. 0 equals 1225 minus 20 delta y. So 20 delta y is 1225, and delta y ends up being 61.3 meters. All right, so that problem is important because you had to bring in yourself the fact that the velocity at the highest point was 0. That was not given to you in the problem.